Hello, my friends. Welcome to this week's ministry moment. I had an interesting thing happen to me a couple of weeks ago. I was doing some work. I needed to save a document, as I have to do quite frequently. And when I did that, I got a message that said my iCloud storage was full. Now, this was kind of disturbing because I pay for a fairly hefty package of storage for all my documents and videos and everything for work. I couldn't imagine how it could possibly be full. I should have enough for years more. But sure enough, when I checked it out, it was packed full, and it seemed to be packed full with something that shouldn't be there. I do a lot of these videos for work, and I delete each one after I have uploaded it to YouTube off my phone. So it shouldn't be in the storage, but for some bizarre reason, it was saving about 1 out of every 10 videos. And over the last couple of years, that added up to a lot of videos that I had not noticed were being saved to my cloud storage. Now even just the simplest document that I needed to save had no room, so I had to go through and delete all of that extra stuff that shouldn't have been there. This past week, I kind of felt personally like my cloud storage was full. Have you ever had that feeling, had that experience? There was just a bunch of stuff going on, a bunch of stuff at work, a bunch of stuff at home, with family, and I just felt like I was full, and I couldn't take even one more little thing, and it would just overflow. I remember a doctor describing to me once when I was in high school and kind of feeling like this. He said everyone was like a teacup. And in your teacup, everything that happened to you, you put a little bit into your teacup. Good and bad, didn't matter what it was, just anything that was going on added to your teacup. And you had to be able to remove some of that to keep the level. If you didn't, it would get right to the top. You ever seen that? A glass of water that is just full, and all it needs is one more drop, and then a whole bunch spills out. And so even a good thing, one more drop, if your life teacup is full, it spills out all over the place. That was happening to me again last week. And I realized that one of the reasons for that is because I hadn't been doing what I have been doing for years, which is spending part of my prayer life just handing a lot of those things to God, asking for help with all of the extra stuff that comes in life. Sometimes they're big things, sometimes just small things, but things that I just was overwhelmed with and didn't know what to do. And each night I spend some time just going over those things with God. Sometimes all I can say is, can you just please take that away from me so I can sleep tonight? And then I started praying, in fact, could you take it away from me so I can sleep tonight? And when you give it back to me in the morning, can you make it better? It's a silly prayer, it seems, and yet it has been incredibly helpful for me in my life for years. Because so frequently I wake with a new perspective. So frequently I wake with just someone else coming in to help, or something else taking place that lowers that load and clears that storage. And I've been forgetting to spend that time with God asking for that help. And so I started back into doing that again, and as I do every time, started to find my ability to cope was better. And that some things just took care of themselves even. Lowered that level. And so for this ministry moment, all I'm saying is that if you are ever feeling like your storage is full or your teacup is overflowing, God wants to know about that. And God wants to help in that as well. Maybe just in giving you a new perspective or a better night's sleep, or maybe sending you someone who will help. But either way, we're told by the Bible that God wants to know these things and wants to help us. I hope that is helpful for you. Take care, my friends. God bless, and I'll see you again next week.